Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I know I haven't been fishing for a while. I've had quite a few different things on with work and other home life bits, but I did say to you on my last vlog that I was going to be doing a 72-hour session on QLake at Pulbridge Farm, and here we are. So I've got here for about 20 to 12. I had a quick lap of the lake. Obviously I knew I was going to be on peg 11, but just wanted to have a walk around. It was surprisingly quiet. I think a few people must have not long got off. So did a couple of barrows worth of trips, and yeah, we're here, we're set up. I brought the big bivvy rather than my new Fox R series brolly. The rods are out. The first kind of day of the session, today probably into tomorrow morning, I'm not going to be doing too much vlogging. I'm just going to be kind of enjoying it. I haven't been out for a while, and this is one of the longer trips that I've done in some time, so I'm just going to take it steady. I'm not rushing. I'm just looking to have a good session and enjoy nature and see if we can nab one of the QLake carp. I still haven't had a carp from here yet, but I think I'm putting myself in good stead. Like I say, I'm in a good peg. This is usually relatively okay for a fish. Got some good spots which we'll discuss at some point in the vlog, but for now, along with a bit of leading around and some general tips off other anglers that fish here. I've done a bit of leading around on them, on the spots I've put them on, and found some nice little spots there. So all the rods are out now. I've had constant bleeps on the rods, so there is fish, and there is some fish in the upper layers. So for now I wanted to get the rods out onto them nice spots, just sit back, relax, get a nice brew and set up camp basically for the next 3 days. I will discuss later on the rigs I'm using, the baiting method that I'm using, how I'm doing it. I'll also point out where I'm fishing, that kind of thing, but we'll have a quick look at the lake anyway. I always like where we're at. So let me just adjust this. So here's the rods, and I have pretty much all of the bay. There's a swim marker just to the right there, just next to the lighter coloured tree, and it goes all the way around to the big willow, just the right hand side of it. But I don't know if you can see, but there is fish movement about. They are in the upper layer, so I might have to possibly look at putting a zig out. I can just see them breaking the water. It is warm, overcasty but bright, so I think we're definitely in good stead to see if we can capture one of these beautiful QLake carp. There was a new 30 out the other day. That's been named Guts by the captor. The finished spawning, obviously this spawned I think 2 weeks ago, so it's had I think about a week, just over a week to kind of resettle down, so the weights will be down somewhat, but hopefully they'll be on the munch. And looking for my bait, I've gone with the bug, and the other faithful krill. So I've got 2 rods on bug, 1 on the krill. That's just what I'm trying. I don't want to limit myself. Obviously I'm quite invested into the bug, but I've got just 1 rod on me, me krill wafters. I'll probably swap that one out to the bug at some point, but just in case I want something a little bit different. And that's really it for now. all my nets, everything is set up. My area over there for doing my cooking with my gas bottle. Not very carpy, I know, but you know, it'll definitely do the trick. I've also got my kind of area where I'm going to weigh and you know, get my photos of the fish, should I catch one, that is, you know. It's all relative if I get one or not. And that's really it. It's warm, I've got stuff sorted behind me, I've tidied up a little bit. I'm just gonna, you know, kick back, relax, and you know, see if one of these liners turn into something. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing too much filming today. I'll do a little bit, you know, I just want to kind of chill it. But you know, if I do capture something, you know, I'll be, you know, probably doing a bit of vlog on it. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. Like I said, I wasn't going to be doing too much vlogging today unless, you know, something major happened. I've just been kind of chilling today, although for the last hour and a half I've been honing in on them little spots that I found earlier, you know, just, you know, kind of seeing where they are in terms of, you know, how wide. You know, I found another really good spot right towards the back bay, and again another one on the right hand side in between the marker and the tree. It's just if you go far back enough and bring your marker rod back, just feeling the, you know, the substrate, there's like a bit of a gap from where it's a bit bumpy to gravel, or almost gravel feeling. So I just kind of found the area in between, and what I've done is I've put a rod on that, and then just for tonight I put out about 5 or 6 large bombs, just not necessarily tight. I've just tried to create a bit of an area. If I'm being honest, a lot of the fish have been showing higher up. I did put a zig on earlier on, about a foot beneath the surface, but I did actually have a couple of bleeps. I had a look, nothing there, so I just don't know if they're that interested. I've been trying some floaters, and the odd one's taken them, but they're not really, you know, pack-manning kind of thing. So what I've kind of really done today is just found my spots, which I'm going to be, you know, trying to put bait on and, you know, hone in on, if you like, over the next couple of days. And as well as that, I found myself a couple of other options. So, you know, it's the only thing you can do, isn't it? Find the spots, find the nice clear areas, find the little bumps and gravel bars, and, you know, potentially try to put a bait on it, you know, presented properly on there. And that's really it. It's now 10 to 7, still bright, you know, it doesn't get dark till really late at the minute. So what I've done is I've put a couple of the bug, a couple of spawns of the bug on that, on the right hand spot, with a fresh bait, and I'm just going to leave that now. And then for the left hand rod, I put a couple of spawns of the krill and a fresh bait, and I'm just going to leave that basically. And the middle one I haven't touched. It's in, you know, a really nice little spot. I put it out with a little mesh bag, and this is the new GCT angling PVA system. It's basically like micro mesh, so it's like, you know, ultra fine. You could get, you know, any size in there. And this is the 35mm one. I'm just trying it out, doing a bit of promo. We will come to discuss these, you know, later on. But I brought with me the 25mm PVA mesh and the 35. I've also got some of the solid bags. Basically, GCT Angling have just brought out a new range of PVA. You know, super quality, made in Britain. So this is my first outing with it, and so far I've got nothing to complain about. You know, some meshes, when I've been, you know, as you pull them back up, as if they go loose, some of them rip. But this stuff so far, like I said, I've only used it today, but so far I'm pretty impressed with it. And I'll do a full piece on it at some point, you know, like a review towards the end of the session. A fish has just jumped out on the spot where I put a rod earlier. Who knows, hopefully tonight we can get one. So yeah, we will be looking to discuss them. These are just ones I made earlier. To discuss those PVA products. I will probably use the footage from my in session to do a video when I'm at home, you know, as a review, as a separate video. But you know, we'll discuss the PVA in this session as well. So I think that's really it for now. It's warm, it's muggy. Like I said, kick back, chill. It's not cold by any means. It is cloudy, but it's definitely not cold. And that's all I'm really doing for tonight. I'm just going to leave them out now on them spots. I've noted them down in my notebook, exactly where they are. You know, rough sizes of them. So yeah, that's really it. Might get a bit of grub on soon, and you know, just chill out, watch the evening come in, watch the night draw in. So yeah, like I say, if I do get anything, you'll see it. If not, and I'll maybe see you last thing tonight, or it'll probably be early morning. Right then, we'll catch you in a little while. There he is. What a beauty. First QLake carp ever for me. What a whopper. Hope you can see this. There we go. I'll weigh him, get him back. Reckon about 18. Not quite in the 20s club. Well, actually, you can see that. It's actually bang on 20. But actually, it's about 19, 14. So, not in the 20s club yet. Let's get this one back. Look at that beauty. It's wet. It's raining. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you very much, QLake. Been waiting for so long. Quite happy with that, to be honest. I know it's rubbish quality, but you know what it's like at night. First QLake carp. Literally about an ounce or two under 20, but you know, I'm happy with that. Happy days. Well, good morning everybody, welcome back. So, got up a little bit later than I'd planned. It's actually 20 to 8, which is weird. I mean, it's been raining all night. As you've seen, got our first QLake carp. Literally a couple of ounces under 20, but yeah, really buzzing for that. That was around midnight last night. What was that? Just before, actually. It was about 11:30ish, something like that. That was definitely fun, considering it was absolutely smashing down. It proper snagged me up. It was a left-hand rod, which is out just to the reeds, and there's like nice little like gravelly type area out there. But literally jumped up, and it must have kited or got under a snag or something like that. So I mean, it would not move, literally. I thought I was gonna have to go get the boat off the top, but luckily I'd played the old trick of putting the rod back down and just letting it sit, and after about 3 or 4 minutes it started to move itself, and it got itself out, got it into open water, and it absolutely kited to the right and literally past this willow here. And I thought, oh great, another one that's going to snag me in somewhere else and wipe out my middle rod and my right hand rod, but luckily it didn't. So yeah, that was great. So hopefully, fingers crossed, now we've broken the got our first carp. Hopefully we can get a couple more. I think it's going to be warm again today by the looks of things. Might have to try and get that surface going, but yeah, I'm going to get a brew, see how the day gets on, so we'll catch up with you in a little while. Well, hello everybody and welcome back. So I'm just recasting one of my rods, and I just wanted to show you the hit and run system that I'm using from PB Products. Now this is what caught me the fish last night. Now if you've seen any of my other videos, one of the rules for M-Lake, QLake, and one that I like to use in my fishing is having a running rig. One, before I got the hit and run system, I'd always crimp the end of my swivels, just so if I did get a snap off for any reason, the line could par and the fish wouldn't be carrying a lead around. Now these PB hit and run systems, I think they're absolutely amazing. So yeah, PB hit and run systems, like I say, you can buy just the lead clip on its own, and then if I'm getting right, it's a silk ray leader, or you can buy them complete, and you get 3 in a pack. Now the thing I really like about these, if I just get a rig, this would be the rig I'm going to be sending out there. Rigs on the deck, and when you get a take, if you're running a little bit semi-slack lines, when the fish pulls, it pulls this leader out of the lead clip, and obviously that pulls your main line as it's just attached to the other end via a loop. I just think the bite indication on that is immense. One, when it shakes the lead, there's no fixed point until you're pulling tight to it, but even then there's always some stretch in the line, and it can pull, you can play the fish. Like I said, this is what I had just under 20 last night, and you know what, I won't be without them anymore. I just think they're, you know, pretty decent bits of kit. The rig I'm using is that with a tiny bit of a, you know, a withy pool almost, not very long though, style, and double waft there. That's on a curved shank hook. Coated braid with a little bit stripped off the end there. Just for the hook, I put a bit of putty on that, and that's it. And then on the other end, I've just got a loop. I'm just getting my head out of the way so that focuses in on that, and then that's looped onto my main line. So that one, you know, I can swap it out if I want to put a solid bag out, or, you know, anything like that. The thunder's just rolling in, so I imagine it's going to rain soon. So I'm going to get this rig out onto the dance floor, leave that for the day. Smells awesome of the krill on this one. Like I said, I'm just keeping one rod on the krill just to see. I actually had the fish last night on that krill rod. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the PB hit and run leader. Obviously we've got them in stock on GCT Angling, so, you know, I'll put a link down below if you want to nip onto the website. We've got some awesome deals on there, and yeah, we've got a lot of other PB products as well. We've got the align liners, we've got the tungsten downforce, short shank and long shank aligners, I think, as well. They've got like tungsten into impregnated into them. And that's really it. No, I've had some bleeps, you know, it is warm, so, you know, the fish might be you know, not feeling it, but I'm going to get everything ready again like I did yesterday, ready for later on, and when that bite does come, if it does, we can you know, capture it and show it to you guys. So yeah, I'm going to get this out. I'm going to put a little mesh bag on it, and that's again using the GCT Angling's new PVA. So that's holding up really well so far. No issues, I can't complain about it. And yeah, we'll catch up with you in a little while. So the time is 9:20 and it's gone really warm again. It's due to rain a little bit later, and then it should quieten off for hopefully the rest of the trip. Overcast tomorrow, a bit of sun on Sunday. But what I've done is I've taken the time now while it's gone quiet a bit. I wanted to re-chuck the rods in anyway, and what I've done is I've just gone ahead and made a solid bag. Now I am using bigger pellets, not your micro pellets, but, you know, that's just my personal preference. But what I'm using the GCT Angling solid bags, PVA solid bags. I've got with me the 60 by 105, and I've also got some 80 by 130. I think these are, you know, pretty good quality so far. They just feel strong, if that makes sense. You know, sometimes you get a bag and you think, oh, is this one going to rip? But I definitely don't get that feeling with these. So, like I say, you get 20 per pack. Like I say, 60 to 105 millimeter. You know, and inside this, obviously, these are all like Ziplocs, and inside that you get another bag, which is also, you know, Ziploc, or, you know, kind of sealed. And these, like I say, let me get one out. I just think off from the initial offset that the quality of these is, you know, pretty immense. Now, they're quite thick, good. I tested one yesterday in the edge, and, you know, I'm not going to say they take longer than others, because they don't. I did think that because they're so thick, maybe they would, but I can happily say that, you know, I think depending on the water temperature, but they're just the same as any other. They've just got a better premium quality feel about them. Like I said, our PVA products are made in Britain, you know, from, you know, quality, strong material. These are the bags. I've just got one of the small ones at the minute. I like to pre-tie mine, and obviously done the corners on it, got a little yellow wafter in there. And yeah, I'm going to pull in one of my rods and put it on a solid bag for a bit, you know, while it's not raining, and see how I get on with them. Like I say, I had that bite last night around midnight. It's gone really warm again, so I'm expecting them to maybe come up to the top a bit. Hopefully if it rains, they might get their head down a little bit. I put a little bit more bait out this morning, like 3 spoms, just to, you know, create something there. So yeah, let's get this out and see how we get on. I'll catch up with you in a little while. Well, good evening everybody. So, update time. If I'm being honest, I haven't actually done a lot. Well, I say done a lot, I haven't had any sort of action. I've had, you know, a few bleeps here and there. About 5 minutes ago, the middle rod, thought that was going to be a take. Bobbin went all the way down, and then all the way up. But nothing materialised out of that, so I didn't strike it. Just chilling with the dog. She's a bit of a handful. She's a puppy, so this is her first outing. I'll be taking her back home tomorrow. I'm only bringing her out for one night. She's jumping up and down in the bivvy. I can't let her off the lead. She's like I say, she's 5.5 months, so I'm just giving her a bit of experience, you know, getting out. She's like trying to get all the duck poo and, you know, any little bits she finds on the floor, and, you know, I'm just a bit cautious of that, you know, with her being so young. She's had all the jabs and everything, but, you know, I'm just heavily supervising her, so I've been putting her in the bivvy when I want to, you know, be out without her or anything like that. What I have done similar to yesterday is the spots that I found, and I'm really happy with. I put a couple of spoms on them about an hour and a half ago. Found another little spot, which was an alternative from yesterday, which is straight out towards the willow there, Ash. So the willow, which is just over there. So probably about 3 foot from that, there's a really nice little, well, it feels like a bit of a dip. When I pull the lead across it, it's probably about 6 foot, actually, not 3 foot. So when I pull the lead into it, it almost like it rolls, and then there's a bit more resistance coming out of the side. So I can only assume it's either a little bit of a dip, or, you know, maybe the edge of a bit of weed or something like that. Although when I'm pulling the rig back, I'm not getting any weed on it at all. So yeah, I've primed that, if you like. That's at 15.5 wraps, and that's to about, you know, 5-6 foot from the reeds. And then the other one is actually right to the back of the bay, and that's literally probably about 2 foot from the reeds. So I am fishing, you know, very edge at the minute. Depending on how I do tonight, you know, / tomorrow, I don't know, lunchtime-ish, after I've dropped dibs back off home and freshened up again, because it's, you know, really warm. I'm going to try a bit of the mid sections. I might keep one on the back and maybe bring some rods forward. There's a few spots. I've got time, so and I'm learning, you know, kind of thing. Is, yes, obviously I want to catch the fish, but I'm also, you know, making notes constantly in my notes on my phone, you know, of any spots, and I'm just exploring, you know, those spots. that's all you can do, isn't it? I mean, yeah, like I say, I haven't been out in a while, you guys know that. I said I was going to be doing this trip. I've got a good bit of footage here and there now. I do apologise, well, not really apologise, but the one fish I had was at midnight, so the footage is really bad, by my standards. But I've set up a little thing for tonight, should that happen again, and I will make sure to turn off my head torch, because I've seen in the video that that head torch was, you know, blinding the camera, so the camera couldn't adjust to it. So hopefully, should that happen again, it's not bucketing it down, so we can get some nice nice footage, a few nice pictures. But definitely that PB system is definitely look like it does the business, along with them PB aligners. So that's really it. I've had my grub, had some sausage and egg sandwiches, finished off the sausages, kick back. It's an absolutely glorious afternoon / evening. The time is, let's have a look, the time is 10 to 8. You wouldn't think so looking at it, but yeah, it's lovely. The wind is actually blowing, you know, across me. Luckily the beaver's in my way. I think that's set to change tomorrow. I think that's really it for now. I'm happy with where my rigs are. I'm happy with, you know, how everything's sat. Found my you know, my locations, and then, you know, try to, you know, whittle that down to like micro locations, if you like, as if like the section within the section. Made my notes. That's really it. It's down to the carp gods, as they say, isn't it? So gonna kick it back, chill with dog. You know, she's taken up quite a bit of attention with her being such a young pup. And that's it. I might see you again later tonight. If not, then I'll see you bright and early in the morning. And I'm gonna see if we can, you know, put in a bit more, maybe try and put in a little bit more effort tomorrow to see if I can, you know, winkle some out. But as you know, it's tough. There's been a few shows this morning, just not as many as yesterday. Yesterday they were showing all along them back reeds, like full shows, literally the whole body, just the tail that wasn't out of the water. That's why I've targeted those, you know, quite close to them reeds, and the areas, you know, around that. Whereas this afternoon I haven't seen many shows. The fish, there is still some fish about, because I've had a couple of liners here and there, but that's one now. Oh no, that's not, that's a moorhen. But there's definitely been the odd show this morning, and not many this evening, so maybe the fish have moved out, well, majority of them, but we'll see. So yeah, I'll stop waffling, and yeah, we'll catch up with you later or early morning. Who knows, might even be middle of the night with another one, could be another PB, so let's see. Catch you in a little bit. Welcome back. It is 5 in the morning. Yeah, I had a take about 3:30, jumped up and struck into nothing. Reset the rod, went back to sleep, and then that happened. So we have one in the retainer. Caught it about 15 minutes ago, and it just literally lunged everywhere all along the lake. It's common. It's a new PB, so I'm in the 20s club, and I'm buzzing, really buzzing. Put it in that so I can sort my camera gear out, just give it half an hour, let the sun come up full. It is pretty bright, so I'm not going to leave it too long, but yeah, see you shortly. There we go, look at that, £20 and a couple ounces, absolute unit. I'm over the moon with that. Can't say any fairer than that, can you? Look at the size of the tail on it. I'll spin it around. Give me that. There it is. Look at that. £20, 2 ounces. I'm in the 20s club. It's the PB. Buzzing. Let's get it back. Get in. Yes, in the 20s club. In the 20s club. Well, welcome back. So, I've had a brew, chilled out a little bit. I'm still buzzing, and I'm in the 20s club. Finally got that £20. It's only taken years, but you know, never been a huge rush for it. But well, up until the last, never been a huge rush for it up until the last, you know, like 2 years where I really wanted to, you know, get into a bigger stamp of fish. I do apologise, my dog's going nuts. See if I can show you. What are you doing? Up here. Here, look. Say hello to the camera. Hello. Sorry about that. She's actually enjoyed it quite a lot, haven't you, Dibs? Enjoyed it. Slept in a sleeping bag with me last night. But yeah, so put the rod back out, same spot. It's the same spot I caught the first fish on, and now the second. Come on, you. I'm trying to do a video here. So yeah, like I said, put the rods back out. I am going to be taking her home today. I'm not trying to overdo it. So I've had her out for a night. She's been alright, you know, she's a puppy, so her attention span's pretty limited as such, and wanted to grab everything. And to be fair, my power banks are running out of charge a bit, so luckily with me only living, you know, 10 minutes away, you know, probably go home about 11:15 and then be back about 1:30, just charge them up a bit. Come on, you, go over here, because I've got to talk about some PVA. No. She's a little git. So yeah, this is where we're looking at the minute. See that through the baby door. If I zoom out, you're going to see the baby door. But Do zoom in a little bit. There we go. Not too bad. It's been raining on and off this morning. It's calmed down now. Meant to stop a bit later, but stay overcast. So we'll have to see how we get on with that. Right, well, you come out away from me. I need to talk about these now. I said we was going to discuss the PVA products, and we're going to do that now. So the first one we've got is the 60 by 105, and that's, you know, that's our own brand, made here in the UK. It's really good quality. I showed you it yesterday, but I'll just show you again today. Comes in, you know, a see-through front with a solid back with our logo and packaging. So this is like a watertight bag, but inside that as well, just put that to the side, there's another watertight bag with the PVA bags in. So, you know, you've got, you know, double the protection there. Now these are the bags, quite a thick material. However, I think that's a good thing. They don't take any longer necessarily to melt. You know, they're pretty tough. I know they don't take any longer to melt because I did a bag yesterday which I was going to put out, and Dibs literally licked it once, and literally within a couple of, well, probably about 10 seconds the bag had emptied because I was rushing to try and get it out before. But I do like the fact that they are double sealed. You know, sometimes we'll forget to shut one of them. And just that added layer of you know, protection. And that's that one. 60 by 105mm, and you get 20 in a pack. And then we've got, if she's not sat on it, no. So yeah, then we've got the 80 by 130. Again, same situation. See-through, double bagged. Just, you know, larger. And then, you know, my favourite, I'm, you know, primarily a mesh guy. We've got the 7-metre PVA mesh system, and that's got a double plunger on it, so, you know, it's got, you know, the full size, and then on the other end it's got the smaller one. You know, if you want to do a stringer, you can. Good quality mesh. You know, it's micro mesh. We don't do any other. We don't do like necessarily hex mesh or whatever. We just do the micro. This comes with 7 meters on it. I've probably used about a meter and a half already. Like I say, it's good quality. On some, even some of the better brand ones I've had in the past, sometimes when you pull, you know, you know, when it comes off, sometimes when I've been pulling it back on, I've had some that tear where this doesn't. That comes in, you know, tube, goes in, put your plunger in, and then that, and that's a good fit as well. It's a good fit on the end to keep that one nice. I've already, you know, used quite a few of them, and I did a couple of the smaller 25mm ones, and that's exactly the same other than diameter. You know, you got your 25mm plunger, and you've even got, you know, an even smaller one to do tiny stuff. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the GCT Angling PVA range. Good quality stuff. Like I say, I've tested it. I've tested the bag at home. I've tested you know, one of each of these at home just to see, you know, how they break down. And you know, I can't knock them at all. So yeah, if you're after any PVA, you know, great quality, made in Britain, you know, and you want to get a great deal on it, definitely check out GCT Angling. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll put it across the screen for you as well. So that's it for the PVA stuff. At the moment, like I said, I've been knocking these up and putting them out. On one of my rigs, I chose quite a longish hair, so to stop that wrapping round the shank, just putting a bag on, twisting it round, and that's really it. So hoping for another fish at some point. I can't moan, like I say. I've had 2 fish in as many days. You know, that's not bad going. You know, I've done 2 sessions on here before and blanked, so I definitely cannot complain at that. I'm gonna, get a couple of little bits together that I'm not gonna use. Take them home today, save myself tomorrow, as we are off. So I'll probably be getting off about 10, 11 o'clock. Got a couple of bits to do at home, and then I need to get editing. So yeah. See how we get on. Hopefully when I pull my rods in a couple hours, there's always a chance of one before, and then as soon as I get back on the videoing, and see if we can rebait the rigs, get them back to them spots. All the rigs, well actually 2 of the rigs are homemade loops and booms, and the other one is just a standard coated braid that I showed you yesterday, and that's really it for now. Like I say, still thinking about that £20 fish. Beautiful common, that was a really nice common, that. Who knows, still got time, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get another one. Right, I'll catch up with you in a little bit, and yeah, see what's going on. So, welcome back. Update time. It is absolutely sweltering, or I am sweltering. Yes, I'm sat in the bivvy, but the shade of the bivvy is probably cooler than sitting in the direct sun out there. I've rechucked 2 of my rods. I wanted to get even tighter to the margin, to the back margins. I've seen a few fish roll in there again today. So I've got even closer. I'm probably within a couple, like maybe 2 foot of the reed line at the side to the left, and also the reeds right at the back. It's literally like just shy of 18 wraps right there. So I did that, and what I've also done is I've also baited up a little bit, which you'll have probably just seen. I just wanted to get a little bit of carpet bait, not too focused, but just a bit of something. Wind's blowing directly across, and any patrolling fish that are following the wind or mooching around, I want them to see that, because I've got different size boilies, some with some of the liquid food on, along with some of the pellets. So there's all different sizes there, and a few chops even there as well. So excuse me. So yeah, I wanted to, if I'm casting my rigs back out, which I did a couple of times to get the spot I wanted to, I thought, you know, I might as well put a little bit of bait out there as well, because I don't plan to put any, you know, any more spoms out tonight. I might put a couple out with a throwing stick, but you know, nothing major at all. So I've done that for those 2 spots. I haven't touched the right hand rod. I've been getting some bleeps on it, some, you know, some liners. So I decided to leave that be for now. You know, I don't mind moving that one around, but those 2, especially that left rod, has had me 2 fish. You know, one up first night, one early hours this morning. Now, you know, a bit rubbish that one was, you know, in the rain, and you know, I pulled all my gear in because it started raining. You know, through the excitement of it all, you know, I didn't bother to, you know, get the full setup out. But that's out now. I've got my other one as well, which is actually waterproof, so you know, that's going to stay out there. Put that one this morning. Oh wow, so happy about that. Just makes it all worthwhile. So yeah, I've been putting it on social media a bit, you know, happy, all that. A couple of the lads have said they're going to come down and give me a soaking. I wish they would, honestly. It's mafting. And yeah, that's really it. I'm going to be off tomorrow. I'm just picking up a little bit. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be leaving probably latest at 11, you know, probably no later than that at all. So I'm going to make the smart move and pack away today what I'm not going to use, you know, keep myself squared away a bit. It is a bit messy in here, but you know, get it all ready, get up in the morning, get everything down, you know. Hopefully if it doesn't rain tonight, the bivvy will still be dry, which, you know, is an added bonus. If not, then I'll just put it up in the garden at home or something. I think that's it really at the minute. Just chilling, like I say, I'm warm, I'm, you know, feeling quite relaxed. I'm really happy with the, you know, the spots that the middle and left rod are on. So, you know, when I was doing it and putting the bait out and putting the rig out, I was thinking that's a bite, that is. But you know, let's see how we get on, shall we? I think that's it for now. Yeah, covered everything. So we'll catch up with you in a little bit. If you know what's going on, I'll probably catch up with you before I get my head down, and then yeah, see you later. Right, well, good morning everybody and welcome back. So the time is 7:30. I've been up since about 6:45, 6 o'clock. Nothing in the night, nothing this morning either, to be honest. So it's quite surprising actually, because last night and first thing this morning there's been a lot of shows over, well, on my spots basically. Nothing materialised, so it's overcast again today. There's been lots of shows. They might be higher up in the water, maybe, I don't know. I've seen quite a few shows this morning. That's really it. So I'm starting to pack away everything. Been putting little bits away since, you know, early, having a brew, and yeah, just getting ready to get squared away. I'll probably be, you know, leaving at, like I said, probably 11 latest. I'm gonna have all this lot packed away. I don't want to make too much noise yet because there's maybe some other people sleeping next to me. So yeah, that's really it for now. I'll update this in a little while. So just packing up, guys, and getting off, and the next door neighbour Steve has just had a lovely mirror and has agreed to let me put it in the vlog for him. Look at that unit. What a lovely carp. Right, well, hello everybody. This will be the last update now. It's just gone 9 o'clock, so I will be pulling my rods in an hour. In the meantime, I am packing everything up, ready to start, and I'll be getting off. So yeah, fortunately we didn't get another fish. However, we had two, cracking fish, one at just under 20 and one at just over 20. So as you'll all know, my campaign for the 20 is done. The next one I will be moving on to is the campaign for the 30. That will be coming in dribs and drabs. Now, I'm not sure when my next fishing trip is. I've got quite a lot on for the rest of this year. Trips to see family abroad and some other bits. So I'm not really sure when that'll be, but whenever I do get a chance, I'm going to be getting out there to do day sessions. So, but rest assured, I'll get out fishing when I can. I love my fishing, so it's not something I'm going to be giving up. I'm just not sure with the rest of this year. This year's been a bit mental for me anyway, with a lot of restrictions being lifted. We've got weddings, stag do's, hen do's, holidays, trips to see family, and it's all been relatively crammed into the back end of the year. So it's going to be a busy one, I think. But rest assured, I'll get out when I can. I'll carry on doing my reviews on products. I've got some new products. There'll be a lot of them coming out soon because I've got quite a lot of products that are ready to be reviewed, kind of thing. So we'll look into that, and I think that's it for now. What I will say is, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really glad that I could get a couple of fish for you, or for the camera, shall I say. And yeah, please do hit that like button. It's always appreciated, and remember to subscribe below to see any new content that's coming out. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.